everybody, this is Yix87 and welcome to Chillin With Carrots. We're waving the green flag on this new series here. What I'm going to be doing is recording a couple of Mythic dungeons with different hunter specs, and you're going to be able to see a point of view of what I'm up to. For this dungeon we are going to be running Mythic Violet Hold, and I will be using the base Beast Mastery spec. And so we're going to have some fun here. I got some guildies in the group here, and we're going to have some fun, and you guys will be able to see what I got going on here. I got the action bar is fully visible. You should be able to see the mouse where that's going, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. Violet Hold is it's not really a popular dungeon because it was something that was rehashed for Legion from Wrath of the Lich King. So it's one of my favorite dungeons here. But unfortunately, it doesn't have a Mythic Plus difficulty like some of the other dungeons in Legion, so it makes it kind of... It's not a very popular dungeon. A lot of people don't want to run it because most people are running the Mythic Plus dungeons with the keystones, and just because the gear is better out of those. Unfortunately, Violet Hold just has one Mythic difficulty, no keystones, so it makes it a little bit harder to find groups if you're going the pug route. But luckily I was able to have a couple of guildies join up and help with that. So basically, if you're not sure what's going on here, basically we're just knocking out waves of trash. And you can see up on the right here, we have to get so much of the trash down and then we fight a boss. And it's basically the same exact dungeon format that we had back in Wrath of the Lich King, which is hands down the best expansion Blizzard has ever released. Legion's pretty good, but right now it's not to the quality that Wrath was. But when I'm looking at that, I'm looking at what we have right now with Legion 7.1, and I keep comparing that to all of Wrath of the Lich King, which was all the way up until the pre-Cataclysm patch. So it's a little unfair to say Wrath is the best one when we're still in the middle of a really top-notch quality expansion. So we're just going to sit back and kill some trash here, and if I have anything to comment on, I'll let you know. I mean, basically, when I do Beast Mastery, I use Beast Mastery is my main rating spec right now. But for the most part, the rotation is pretty simple. I mean, it's a priority system. I got Dire Beast mapped on 3. If that's up, you hit that. If Kill Command's up, you hit that. If you got nothing else left, you hit the Cobra Shot. At the same time, I go with Murder of Crows as my talent. The single target is just that much better compared to the Barrage for Beast Mastery Hunters. And I don't personally like using Barrage. You'll see when I do my Marksman video, I have Barrage on that one. So that gets a little crazy sometimes. Not a big fan of it, but it is hands down the best DPS talent for right now for the Marksman Hunter. However, for Beast Mastery, it's all about Murder of Crows, because if you didn't know, Murder of Crows actually benefits from your bonus to pet damage, which makes it the top-notch talent, in my opinion, on that tier. So I got that, and basically, if I got AoE packs, I'm just using multi-shot instead of Cobra Shot, and all that fun stuff. So it's very simple. I got 3 cooldowns here. Titan's Thunder, which is a point from the artifact weapon, and then I also have Bestial Wrath, which is reset by Dire Beast. Every time you use Dire Beast, it reduces the total cooldown on that. And then you have Aspect of the Wild, which increases your focus regeneration during the duration that's active, so you can get a lot of kill commands and Cobra Shots off during the moment that's up, which is really good for some well-timed burst. As far as potions and all that, I use the Potion of Prolonged Power. It's very economical, and it does a really good job with my Beast Mastery spec in terms of pre-potting and all that fun stuff when we get into the raids. Oh boy, we're fighting the vampire boss. I haven't done the vampire boss on Mythic. Let's see how this goes. This will be absolutely wonderful. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to pop Murder of Crows, Beast of Wrath, Titan's Thunder. You always want to use Titan's Thunder right after using Dire Beast, because the Titan's Thunder does affect your Dire Beast, and it helps increase the effectiveness of Titan's Thunder greatly when you're able to combo it with a Dire Beast there. As far as add-ons go, my add-on use is relatively limited. I use Grid, which you can see right here. That's my unit frames add-on. And as far as the damage meter goes, I also use Recount. So that's about it. That's what I use for add-ons. I've also got a Archaeology add-on that I use, and that's about it. So, and for the most part, I show up, I do damage. That's what I need to do. So I've got all the add-ons I need to help me deal the damage. I also do some healing every now and then, so that's why I have the unit frames add-on. And it also helps me kind of keep tab on how I'm doing compared to everyone else in the raid. I know in a 5-man setting you can kind of see what's going on. However, when you get into the raids, it helps to be able to see what everyone's up to, especially since I tend to do a lot of raid leading myself. Oh cool, got a little 840 piece here. I don't need that. Let me see if anyone needs it. Yeah, let me see here. Anyone need that? Alright. So now that the boss is down, we have to wait a little bit here on the next wave. It appears nobody needs that, so that's alright. So now we just gotta wait. Ah, there he goes. Alright, here we are. Let's see. Gotta wait for the guy to spawn. Sometimes they take a while. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I mean, as far as the other hunter specs see, which you'll see in later videos, I'm going to do one of these with each specs. In different dungeons. They're not all going to be the same one, but they will be on Mythic difficulty. But compared to the other specs, Beast Mastery is hands down the easiest thing I've ever played in World of Warcraft. It's ridiculously easy, and that's kind of what makes it fun, because it doesn't have as much top-end payoff as the Marksman spec, but the ease of use and what you get from it as far as DPS goes is unbeatable. I mean, it's just a very relaxed rotation and build. You just got to watch your action bars, see what's going on. It's very relaxed, and it's really fun to do. And I wasn't a big fan of it at first. When I saw it, when Legion came out, the first thing I did was survival, and all I did was survival, and that was a lot of fun. But then I started raiding, and when I started raiding, I noticed and I'll kind of get into it in some more details when we get into the survival video, but it just didn't work very well in the raid environment. So I was like, well, what do I want to do? And so I switched to Beast Mastery, because when I started back in vanilla and through BC, I was Beast Mastery all the way, hands down. Just always played Beast Mastery, and it wasn't until Wrath that I switched over to Marksman and ran that all the way up until the 7.0 patch. So I'm losing my train of thought here, just rambling on things, but it's a fun spec. It's really easy to use, and it's relaxed, and it's a lot of fun to do. And part of that is due to the simplicity of it, and the fact that when you do it right and get everything going on it, it actually does have a pretty nice payoff as far as the damage numbers go. Yep, they're all running that way. Alright, here we go. Oh, they're kind of in the middle. Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do over here. Okay. Switch that to I like to look at my meters to make sure I'm doing what I need to do. It's kind of what I do. I've been trying to get out of the habit, but I'm always looking to improve my numbers. So I'm always watching, you know, what am I doing? What is everyone else doing? What did I do last time? And how have my numbers changed? So I'm always studying that. It's just, I have been playing this game for the longest time. If you've seen I did some Legion Alpha videos. Those were super fun. And they actually got crazy views. I mean, the one I did with the Survival Hunter preview on Alpha, which wasn't even the finished Survival Hunter build, and I almost got 3,000 views. It blew me away how much that video in particular had actually, I hate to use the phrase blown up, but it did. It skyrocketed, and it was great, and I appreciate everyone who watched that video so much. It was just a really cool feeling to see everyone interested in my take on the Survival Hunter. But here we are with Legion, and I've worked out. I haven't fully fleshed out the Marksman artifact, but I've got the Beast Mastery gun and the Survival Spear pretty much where I need them to be. They're not maxed out, but they're getting close. I've got almost 30 points in both weapons, so. Focus starved right now, that's not good. Alright, let's see.
Consume their flesh.
Yeah, on this boss, when the ads pop up there, you gotta make sure you get them down. Probably not an issue with the group we have here, since we got some really good DPS, but I'm dodging the fixated one, and just continuing to put pressure on the boss there. Well, I just popped my cooldown when the boss died. Okay, that's nice. I love when that happens. Alright. So, the second boss is down. And the fun thing about this one is, as you beat the boss, the trash gets harder and harder and harder. And the most efficient way to do this one is to hit these little switches on the wall and kill the trash. Because if you hit those real quick, you can just pretty much advance it right to the next boss for the most part. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to hit the switch. Got the squad. Boop. Okay. Good deal. Super easy. It basically just kills the trash. No effort. No effort at all. It's probably not even necessary with this group we have, but hey, I'm all for making the dungeon easier if you can, right? And there's more switches over here, so I'm going to go stand by another switch. And as soon as they spawn, I'm going to hit it. And where are we at? Have we spawned yet? Hello? Okay. There we go. And bam. Easy, easy, easy. See how easy that is? You just hit the switch and it's all taken care of. It's extremely easy, huh? Alright. Stand by this switch here. What's next? Is it the squad? I bet it's the squad. We got the... No, it's not the squad. I'll hit the switch there. Why not? Beware. Look at that. Easy. So easy. Incredibly easy. Alright. There we go. I think there's just one more switch left. Yeah, just one more switch. Let me go get this switch. Boop. Alright. And that's that. That is that. All that's left is this guy here.
I expected more from this business. They cannot break you, then I will.
And that right there is the most efficient way to clear the trash in Violet Hold. You basically, you get the first two bosses down, you fight all the trash, and then after the second boss goes down, you basically just hit all the switches and then fight this guy. And that's how easy it is. So this is a really cool dungeon. Like I said, it's one of my favorite dungeons. But unfortunately, it doesn't get a lot of pull because most people are busy running the Mythic Plus dungeons, and this one unfortunately does not have a Mythic Plus dungeon because it just would not work with the format of Mythic Keystones. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started here on the boss. We'll pop all the cooldowns, we got the time warp going, and here we go. Dodge the fell slash, get behind the boss, burn him down. Better run away, I got Seed of Destruction. Okay, so when he does that, we all have to run up to the top, and there's these little pillars we have to break. And dodge that, and we're good. Good to go. Just a little bit more here. That's where we're at, and we're done. Alright. So that is... oh, let's make 50 boots. Let's see if anyone needs these boots. Alright, well, that is Mythic Violet Hold from the point of view of me playing as Beast Mastery Hunter. For those of you that I guess you can imagine, Carrots is my hunter. I play on the Malago server, so it's... come join me, let me know. I'm always looking for people to run dungeons with and all that fun stuff, so this is it. This is the end of the Violet Hold dungeon. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to see if we can get a group together for some other ones, and I'm going to try to get you one dungeon in each spec, and then I don't know what else I'm going to do with it, but thank you for watching Chillin With Carrots as we run some dungeons. So thank you everybody for watching. And as always, see you next time. See you later.